I warned you. I said, it's Boy Scout camping out here. I mean, there's no RVs. There's no portable power. I mean, we're roughing it out here in the bleachers at Shawano. So hopefully you're bearing with us. We had to restart the stream, but should be in good shape to go for the second half. Well, on your screen right now, that's you see the Messerschmitts and Mitchells, and who else is in there, Mike? I can't see who else is in there, Mike. Eyesight isn't as good as it used to be. 41st birthday tonight for Marcy. Marcy, we won't tell anybody, don't worry. You look fantastic. Hope you guys are having a great night and great dinner. If you get a doggy bag, let me know. I'll meet you somewhere. We're about a minute and a half away from getting the second half going. 42-0 Wolves. What you missed, and we'll publish it later tonight, but what you missed while you were away at the end of the first half was a Brody Schaefer interception and run back for a 35-yard touchdown. That closed out the scoring in the first half to make it 42-0. It'll be a running clock here in the second half. Pieces in for the Wolves as they will move to 5-0 unless something really crazy happens. And get ready for Xavier next week. Back at the friendly confines of Keller Family Field for Xavier and Winneconne. 6:30 pregame, 7 o'clock kickoff will be live. We are planning on a player of the game tonight that will get up here somehow and do a quick interview. Put in your recommendation for the player of the game, and by the way, it's okay to selfishly promote your own kid. In fact, we kind of encourage it, so you're good if you want to do that. But we'll get our player of the game up following the conclusion of tonight's game. One last quick break and back with the second half. 42-0 Wolves. You're watching Wolves TV.
Fix TV. Live contents like never before. Switch between multiple live channels with ease. Access anytime, anywhere with our user-friendly app. Fix TV brings the action right at your fingertips. Download now. Available on all devices.
No need to adjust your screens if you're watching on a big screen tonight. It's gonna be a little dicey on the picture resolution. We had to drop the resolution down so that our live stream doesn't crash out. If you're watching on a mobile device, you really shouldn't notice any difference. But if you got it on one of those big screens at home on YouTube, what I would tell you is this: we're still gonna have the game. We're still gonna talk through the game, and then Sunday night, if you want to see high definition, we'll have a condensed version of the game up Sunday night on the Facebook. And I just said the Facebook. Oh my God, I'm 97 years old. I said the Facebook. On Facebook and X and Instagram. So check that out Sunday night. A condensed, about a 20-minute version. Every play of the game, just we cut out all the stuff in between, so most of it's me talking anyways, so we'll cut all that stuff out. But it's going to be a little bit lower resolution for the second half again. Do want to make sure that the stream comes through and that you guys are all able to watch. The Wolves will kick off to start the second half. They lead 42-0, 35 points in the first quarter and 7 in the second, highlighted by a 35-yard interception pick 6 for Brody Schaefer in the closing minutes of the first half to make it 42-0, and that's where we stand now. Worried that Dorn doesn't have a backup kicker. I mean, if something happens to him, I don't know what they're going to do. I guess maybe Huddy will kick off too. I mean, Dorn's done a really nice job on both the PATs and also his kickoffs have been fantastic tonight. Wolves all wearing the black and gold. The students are tonight. What is it, like solid gold night or something? What is it? I don't know what it is. I asked Mike, he said he lost track. Mike Nielsen, our fantastic job. Keeping me in line, which is a full-time job, as you guys probably have gleaned by now. Short kick and a flag on the play. Flag came in late. Personal foul on Shawano on the kickoff of the third quarter. Oof, that's rough. First and 10 from the 28. Wolves looks like still most of their starters. And actually, first and 10 from the 20. Most of the Wolves' defensive starters back in. See Schaefer's in there. Jesse Michaud's in there. Carter Hawthorne. Sam Alinsky and Brody Cross in there for the Wolves. First and 10 from the 20. Left side, nothing doing. Boy, there's been nothing all night long. Samolinsky on the tackle for the Wolves, second and 10. Second and 10 from the 18. We are on a running clock, 10:24 to go, third quarter. Wolves up 42-0. Tough night for Rasmussen and the Hawks. An offense, 1 first down in the first half. Pressure again, and defensive line swallows up the running back. Ethan Dool in there, Jesse Michaud in there.
One on the play.
Bryce Jones, Dallas Walker, Caleb Blackburn will check back in for the Wolves. 3rd and 12. From the 18. Out of the gun is Rasmussen. He'll keep it. And Jovi Zeller is there, as well as Caleb Blackburn. Nothing doing for the Hawks, and it's 3 and out.
Gain 2 on the play, 4th down and 9.
Gain of, we'll call it 2, 4th and 9 from the 22. Austin Healing into punt. Isn't Austin Healer the kind of a car, is it? Austin Healy. It's a British car. No, James Bond drove. This one kicked up in the air, but really short, and it's going to be fielded about the 35-yard line, out of bounds. Might have been about a 13-yard kick. Had to kick it over Jordan Nedekoven, who was coming in for the block. Yeah, we'll say it's 1st and 10 at the 37, so a 15-yard punt. And the Wolves, excellent field position to start the second half. The Wolves have given up 6 points in every game this year. I'm concerned Shawano's not going to get 6 points. End the streak at 4. Pitch, Bryce Jones, 35, and inside of the 30, and ball is loose. It was knocked loose by 63, Brock Sperberg. And Shawano recovers it. Jones on the fumble. The ball came loose after Sperberg leveled Bryce Jones. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Shawano Hawks. Bryce a little slow coming off the field. He got his bell rung that time.
1st and 10 for the Hawks. Well, 29.
1st and 10 from the 29 for Shawano. First turnover of the night for the Wolves. Athletic trainer and our very, very good friend, Dan Gary, will check out Bryce and make sure he's doing okay. Dan does a fantastic job. So dedicated to these kids and athletes. It's really, really great. So fortunate to have him. 1st and 10 from the 29. Shotgun, Rasmussen in trouble. Duel in there, and now Trey Zemke. Zemke with the sack.
Tackle made by Trey Zemke of the Wolves.
2nd down and 11. Loss of 2. Zemke on the tackle.
I mean, 14 people are watched.
2nd and 12 from the 27. Glad to have you along tonight, wherever you're watching from, whether it be at home, on the road, at the Black Otter. Press box, Dave Hahn, I see you. Or around the campfire. Hope you're enjoying tonight's broadcast. 2nd and 12, and Zemke on the tackle that time. We'll get back to normal next week. 3rd down. And about 10. Gain of 2. And I see Dan carrying Bryce's helmet around. Bryce's night has probably come to a close. You couldn't ask for better. 3rd and 10. Rasmussen fake, and he's going to pass. Had a man, but too long on the pass. That was Kleinschmidt, the intended receiver. Boris out there, as well as 15, Colton Kacher, and it's going to be 4th and 10 for the Hawks from the 29. Well, I always know things are looking good when nobody's commenting that it's looking good. So 4th and 10 from the 29. The stream must be working all right. Healing on the punt back to the 35 and 32. Dallas Walker on the pressure for the Wolves. It'll be 1st and 10 Wolves. We'll call it the 32-yard line. 4:38 remaining 3rd quarter. Winneconne leading 42-0. Wolves number 1 in Division 4. They were number 2 most of the year behind Racine St. Cat's, who lost a couple weeks ago, and the Wolves took over the number 1 spot in D4. But mid-season rankings don't mean a whole lot, especially to this team. They got a bigger prize in mind. 1st and 10 from the 33. Play action. Schaefer rolls out, throws, got him. Jordan Nedekoven. 49-yard line of Shawano. It's a 18-yard completion. Schaefer to Nedekoven, and it's 1st and 10 for the Wolves. He makes it look, Brody Schaefer makes it look so easy, which it absolutely is not. And again, he'd be the first one to tell you that the luxury of that offensive line has been just amazing this year. They have just been rock solid. I don't know that Brody's been sacked all year. Part of that's his speed, but also part of it's been great protection. 1st and 10, handoff. Mason Matthew, 40, 35, 30, 25. Close to the 20-yard line. It's a 26-yard gain for the Cuban Missile Crisis. Mason Matthew and his 1st and 10 Wolves.
1st and 10 for the Wolves on the 32. At the 26.
1st and 10 at the 26.
Cycling some more in. Hudson's out there at least.
Shotgun formation. Schaefer's got it. Screen pass Matthew, and he's going to be tackled down in the backfield. 54, Micah Wielander on the tackle. I think Matthew's knee just grazed the grass. And
Micah Wielander of the Hawks.
And to be honest, even if it didn't, I think if it's going to be close, they're going to call it. I don't think the Wolves going to get a lot of grace here at this point, and not that they should. Just when you're up 42-0, I mean, you're going to give the other team a little more grace, which is nothing wrong with that. 2nd and 20 from the 38. Schaefer out of the gun, Matthew beside him. Hutchinson in on the right side. Schaefer will take off 30, 25-yard line and run out of bounds by Rubio, and it's 3rd down.
Got Dorn down there warming his leg up again.
Andrew Dorn, I don't know. He's warming his leg up. I don't know why. I don't know when it's ever going to get cold. Also, we may see a new quarterback. We may see Broderick Stilley. He's taking some snaps back there. Maybe Noah Boris as well. 3rd and 15 from the 30. 1 minute and 6 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. Be sure to stay tuned tonight for our SBS Plumbing Player of the Game, immediately following the conclusion of tonight's game. Well, 5 minutes following the conclusion, we'll say that. Schaefer back to pass, throws up the middle, and nobody there. It was intended for 15, Couture. Kacher, it'll be 4th and 15 from the 30. Wolves going to go for it. Hutchinson and Hawthorne split right as well as Trey Zemke. Three receivers to the right. And Ryan Quigley to the left. Looking for Quigley deep and over his head, and it'll be incomplete. 4th down, or that was 4th down. It'll be 1st and 10, Shawano. And that will be the end of the 3rd quarter. 3 in the books, 1 to go. It's all Wolves, 42-0. You're watching Wolves TV. Nothing Wolves as we go into the 4th quarter. 35 for the Wolves in the 1st quarter, 7 in the 2nd quarter, scoreless in the 3rd. 1st down and not much of anything there. 79. That's Voigt in on the tackle for the Wolves, as well as Caleb Blackburn, 63, second and 10. Well, still time to get your nomination in tonight for the SBS Plumbing Player of the Game. Put it in the comments.
Second and 10 for the Hawks.
Got a couple of kids in mind. We always try to get somebody new every week. Maybe you've got somebody in mind that we haven't thought of. Put it in there. Put it in the comments. Always open to suggestions from the Wolves Nation. Second and 10 from the 30. Out to the near the 40. Maybe past the right 39-yard line.
By Colton Couture of the Wolves. Give 9 on the play, third down and 1.
9 yards on the play. That was Marcus Bresgo on the
40.
carry for Shawano. Third and 1 from the 40. 10:45 remaining fourth quarter. Handoff and nothing there. Trey Zemke. Caleb Blackburn in there. Brody Cross in to help. 4th and 3. From the 37. Winneconne kids getting a little chippy. The scoreboard channel is my favorite. No matter what the other team says, all you got to do is say scoreboard. It's the best. It's the best comeback there is of any of them. That is the best one. 4th and 3 from the 37. Rasmussen under center takes the snap, handoff, and nothing there. It's going to be a turnover. Let's see who's in there, Mike. Ethan Dool in there, Voigt in there, Jovi, I believe, was part of that as well, and it's first and that was second. Okay, I'm losing it now. So second and 12. Oh, they got a first down that last possession. So they've only gotten like 2 first downs tonight, so we'll call it second down and 12 from the 38. See, Mike thought it was perfect. Now he knows I'm not. This one into the flat and incomplete. Intended for number 20. That's Joseph Kleinschmidt. So make it 4th and 12 from the 38. Oh boy. Like I said, Wolves getting a little chippy tonight. 4th and 12 from the 38. 8:30 remaining. Rasmussen back to pass, got pressure, throws it long and incomplete. Noah Boris in coverage. And there is a turnover. It'll be Wolves football. First and 10 from the 38 for the Wolves, and the starting crew is still in there. And you may be the first to ask, hey, why is the starter still in there? Well, I mean, at some point, this team's going to have to play complete games. You play them 2 quarters every game. I mean, it's fine for this game, but what about when you get to Seymour and you get to Xavier and some of these teams? You're going to need to play the full games. Brody Schaefer back in. 1st and 10 from the Hawks 38-yard line. Mason Matthey in the backfield. 4 receivers, 2 left, 2 right. Hawthorne and Netikoven to the right. Wolves will be running clock here. 7:20 to go, and broken play. Matthey ends up getting it, but he slips down. That's the second time Mason has stumbled. And this is going to be the time of night now. You got dew point dropping, and you got dew on the grass. And Noah Boris will come in as the new quarterback for the Wolves. Brody Schaefer's night will come to a close. 6:53 remaining.
Second and 10 for the 38.
2nd and 10 from the 38. 3 receiver set, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Matthew in the backfield. Might be Brady Marks also, we'll see. It is to Mason Matthew, and Matthew to about the 35, call it the 34. It'll be 3rd down. And then Lang is the other running back for the Wolves.
6.
Cal Volpe checks in for the Wolves. 3rd and 6, handoff Matthew. Cuts inside, and he'll have a 1st down. 6 minutes remaining. 1st and 10 Wolves.
Matthew picks up number Winneconne 1st down.
Stephen Baker checks in for the Wolves.
26.
Out comes Ryan Quigley. Only took me 4 times. I said Jack about 3 times. We'll get a smile out of Jack for that one. He'll like that. 1st and 10 Wolves from the 26. Wolves running clock. Matthew on the handoff. Inside the 20, inside the 15. Near the 10, still going, and a flock of Hawks finally take him down, but it'll be another 1st down for the Wolves. Coming in as number 28, that's Lucas Bertram. Also number 30, Louis Carroll. And then Lang will come out. Cal Volpe will come out.
10 for the Winneconne Weird, 5 to 14.
4:52 remaining. Yeah, I like that comment. Consider Andrew Dorn for player of the game. That's a really good idea, actually. It's a very good idea. 4:40 remaining. 1st and 10 from the 14. It's a really good idea. Pitch to Matthew. 10, 5, and about the 2 before
Flying on the field.
run out of bounds, and there's a flag on the play. It's going to be against the Wolves. So we'll back it up and try it again. Big thanks, SBS Plumbing and B&E Exteriors, for their supports, as always, for Wolves TV this year. So we pass by the halfway point of the regular season. Hard to believe this season is just zipping by. It'll be 1st and 20 for the Wolves from the 24, 3:42 remaining. And another good idea is maybe Jovi Zeller on defense. It's Jovi's had some nice games this year. 1st and 20 from the 24. Boris on the keeper. It's 10 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and 10 from about the 14.
Tackle made by Brody Maston of the Hawks.
It'll be 2nd down. Second and
14
14.
From the 6, 17.
Wolves at about the 16-yard line. Boris out of the gun. Flip to Matthew. Mason right side, and a few yards, and a late flag comes in. Might be a horse collar on the Hawks. That was Braden Lidbury on the tackle. And another flag comes out. Somebody said something they shouldn't have said. The clock is still running. I mean, everybody's ready to get out of here. And if you're Coach Krings and you're Coach Riff, I mean, the goal now is nobody gets hurt and you just get off the field and get out of here and go home.
Now we got Marks.
Brady Marks checks in for Mason Matthew. Nice night for Mason. Face mask on. Is that on the Wolves? Offsetting penalties. Fans starting to pack it up and get out of here. Wow, this one, I don't think that's offsetting. I think it's on the, I think it's all on the Wolves. Gonna go all the way back to the 30-yard line. I imagine it's victory formation at this point anyway. 1:06 to go. Well, so they march it backwards, and now they're gonna march it forward again. And the clock continues to run with 52 seconds to go. Well, these second halves move fast for the Wolves, I tell you what. We're out of here in 24 minutes, baby. Let's see. I should get back to Economwalk hopefully before midnight. Second and 20. Well, no, second and 10 from the 24, and Noah Boris will take a knee. And that should do it. The Wolves take it 42-0. And for the first time this season, the Wolves pitch a shutout. 35 in the first quarter, 7 in the second, a scoreless second half. It's all Wolves tonight, 42-0. We'll come back with our SBS Plumbing Player of the Game. You've been watching Wolves TV. you need to lower this? Welcome back. We're back with one of our two SBS plumbing players of the game tonight. First, my buddy Jovi Zeller. Jovi, great game by you guys tonight. It's getting to kind of be a theme. These second halves go pretty fast.
Yeah, they do.
You know, I said on the pregame tonight, I said one thing about Jovi is that if there's a big play happening, he's usually around it somewhere, and it just seems like you really feed off that and really are looking for those big plays. Can you tell me just about, you know, what your mindset and your mentality when you line up on the defensive side?
Yeah, I just like being out there with the guys. I like it when we get a lot of energy going and a lot of big plays. I love that. Love being part of it.
Does it get, I won't say boring, but it'll be kind of routine? I mean, winning games like this, I mean, it's, you know, they're not all going to be this way, but, you know, are you guys kind of just, you know, comfortable with it?
No, I mean, we go into each week ready for the opponent, always respecting them, always ready to work together and work as a team.
Respect, but no fear, right?
Yes, sir.
Thoughts on this team? What makes this team so special this year, Jovi?
I think it's the leadership that we have, the senior leadership, and it's just playing for each other.
Yeah, you know, is this team built for a state run, do you think?
We're not thinking about state quite yet.
I like that.
Still got a little bit of ways to go.
Got work to do
building,
yet, right?
Building week by week.
I like that. See why I love this kid. Jovi Zeller, one of our two players of the game tonight. We'll be back with the second one. Jovi, nice job tonight.
All right, appreciate it.
We'll be right back. Well, the other half of our players of the game tonight, SBS Plumbing Player of the game tonight, Andrew Dorn from Winneconne. Andrew, had a hard time finding you. Were you signing autographs? I mean, what were you doing over there?
No, I was just talking to my parents and some my
That's
friends.
a pretty good reason.
Yeah.
Hey, you've just been so consistent all year. I mean, it's gotten to the point now, I'll tell you, that I start adding the extra point before you've even kicked it. Can you just give me your thought process of what happens with Andrew when you go out on the field and get ready to kick? What's that like? What goes on in your head?
I just kind of go out there, don't really think much, take my steps back, just don't think much and just kick
do a
it.
routine, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same thing every time. And, you've got a great snapper and a great holder. Trey and Noah both do a great job. I mean, how much do you guys work together during the weekend? Because I see, like, you guys, there's a lot of drills, like end-of-game situational type stuff. Is that something you guys do almost every day?
Yeah, we kind of go out there, take like 5 snaps at a time, take 10 seconds to do it, and just do it like 5 times.
What got you into kicking? How did that start?
My brother did it when he was in high school, and he was pretty good. And I kind of thought I wanted to do that. So.
Did you do it in like youth football too? Then were you doing that in youth or?
No, I started my freshman year.
Really?
Yeah.
And you're doing this well? Wow, that's really good. Hey, nice job tonight. Keep it rolling. Keep being. We'll call you Mr. Automatic now. Andrew Dorn, also one of our players of the game tonight. You've been watching Wolves TV. We'll be back next Friday night. 6:30 pregame, 7 o'clock kickoff. The Wolves host Xavier back at the friendly confines of Keller Family Field. For Andrew Dorn, for Jovi Zeller, big thanks, Mike Nielsen, helping us out spotting tonight. Cameraman James, we've had a great time. We'll see you next week. So long, everyone from Shawano. See you next Friday.